So today I've been prepping because it's a special day. Soli's gonna be coming over. We're gonna be making some treats from our childhood. We're gonna be looking back on this year and all of the incredible things that have happened and looking even back past this year and what has brought us here. We're making some key lime tarts. Soli and I really loves this. And I'm making her favorite, which is peanut sugar cake, we call it at home. It might be the equivalent of peanut brittle here.
It's a taste of home, it's a taste of our childhood. And to have that here, like that's special. Bubble gum, sugar down,
The shoot on Brunswick Street that night was a cool one. Yeah, like tell me a little bit about that, because I know the models talked a bit about, you know, going from freezing into full model mode, and I know you were in full model mode the whole time.
Yep, and we were like, well, how are we gonna do this? Everybody's like, oh, we're gonna go outside, and Brunswick Street with the Black Lives Matter meant so much, especially for that time of the year, as well as the designer, and with her collection that year, she wanted to have a full black cast. And
this was Mishnat, right?
Yeah, so Mishnat Fashion was the one that we were shooting that night for the virtual show, and it was a cold one. It was finger breaking off cold. We had already orchestrated what the routine was going to be like, keep them in the cars for as long as possible, warm, and then they walk out of the vehicles into the space for the show. But it was brutally cool.
So ladies, we're gonna start between the speakers. Okay, that's where we're gonna load up. As soon as the section in front of you is gone, you guys come out and load up in between the speakers.
Okay.
And then all the way to the end of the words and back.
And okay.
Okay. Yeah, we're going that way.
So walk up straight in the middle.
Yeah, like come out of the car like this, go up, load in the center, down the center of the words and back.
Cool. I get you.
Looking back, like the images and clips that came out from that shoot were some of the most powerful.
Yeah, because it had every shape, every size, and they weren't there because then we were trying to check boxes. They were there because they were talented. However, we also wanted to showcase the range for the designer's clientele. And with us as Black women and Black people, and people generally, we come in all these different shapes, but for the Black woman, it's the curves, it's the, you know, and especially for us in the Caribbean, like that's what's celebrated as well. And in Africa, that's what's celebrated. So it wasn't just a representation of, oh, we're trying to be diverse, but we were truly representing our cultures in that and celebrating everybody's body on that runway in those beautiful outfits that she had for her collection that night.
The models from Soli Production, the freelance models, individuals who didn't think they wanted to become models will be stepping out here and doing it like pros. So give up for the Fabric of Our DNA 2021 virtual show.
thank you all. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. Watch out for the virtual show. Thank you again.
The Students for Atlantic Scholarship Organization was working with each brand. Okay, what are we going to do different? And each of them had their own ideas of what they wanted to do and how they wanted to showcase and fundraise. And there was a challenge also going on between them, who's going to get to the goal of 2,500 first. But however, I think the cake was taken by Cindy from Michelle Robert, who was like, if I raise this money, I'm going to jump in my wedding dress and I'm going to drive across the Halifax Harbor in that wedding dress on a jet ski.
Do this! I'm a woman of my word.
Yes, she
The
is.
dress is on, barely. And let's try not to die in the water.
Thank you for doing this, Mama. Appreciate it.
Of course, it's worth it. It's worth it. Sort of. Pretty much.
For the students.
No turning back now.
Michelle Robert in the house.
I'm excited and terrified. I think I need to take these shoes off. Oh yeah, ready as I'll ever be.
So we're gonna, this is pretty crucial. If you look, you'll see that the sugar is now a complete syrup. So it's perfect time to take them out. So usually on parchment paper, we'll put it, and we have to go really quick because it's gonna solidify, and then we can't get them off. Okay, we're gonna improvise.
Now I know what to do, so I don't have to bug you to make them.
Right. But you can always bug me how to make them. I don't mind making them with you. Now we can make it together instead of me doing it and you coming in and eating. I like the idea of doing it with you, though. So, thinking of the virtual fashion shows, one of my favorite ones would have been the day at Steel Auto. Like,
That one changed the game, to be honest. The contrast between the model, the fashion, and the belly of what's happening here, going into the cars and going into the depth of the dealership, for me, that was what I wanted to showcase, because the beauty in that contrast meant something. You know, it was special, and I like doing things in spaces that's not expected. So it fit. It was perfect.
when I think of the models and I think of watching the footage of them walking through, confidence, the confidence on all of their faces.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've ever seen them more confident.
Yeah.
So right now the tarts are in the oven and they're almost ready. And now I'm going to top them with some meringue, put them back in and have that brown up and seal it, and then we should be able to enjoy.
Delicious. It is gonna be.
I think it's gonna be good.
My soul treats. That's what's happening here.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's gonna be.
Oh, the smell. Heavenly. Once the steel showcase was finished and, you know, all of the taping of the fabric of our DNA, we needed to show the public. We wanted to do a premiere, and one of the thought was, okay, let's do it at the theater. But with COVID and the restrictions, we were being put on hold for so long that we just needed to do something. And, you know, reaching out to Rogers Square, and they're offering up, you know, the screens there to do the show, and it was, this is truly happening. This is truly happening now, where the public gets to see us doing our thing. You know, all of that hard work over those months, those cold months, those long nights, was now going to be blasted for a whole day downtown, above Argyle Street there at Rogers Square on the big screens.
What a powerful night. Like, honestly, I think back and so much raw emotion, so much raw talent, Soli stamped all over it. Like, such a proud night.
Have you got $1 here? That's me.
Oh my God. This is nuts. Oh my God. This is so amazing. Oh my God.
When I was parking my car, the black scene was on. I almost crashed into a pool. I was like, oh my God. I was like, the lights in the club look so good. It looks so good. Oh, look.
Ah, oh my God. Okay. Wow.
You know what? We pulled it off, and I'm super proud of us. I'm always so proud of you.
Deliciousness in a bowl.
So I didn't have exactly the perfect tools to make a nice swirl with the meringue on the top, but
We're improvising.
yeah, we're improvising.
The taste is gonna be the thing that solidifies this. You know, I have you, and that's what got me through a lot of the ups and downs, and you know, in my journey, getting to womanhood and finding my path and my voice. You know, those things for me is what I hope I could give to the talent, that level of support, and which brings us to wanting to, you know, get deeper beyond the runway.
Right.
Like, what's making you tick? What's going to help you be the best version of you so you can show up on the runway and kill it? And that's why we wanted to do the session with Delinda Trudel, who is trained in mental health, and you know, wanted to take it to that space where they can speak freely. What are my anxieties about this? You know, how am I gonna get through this show? Because for some of them, it was their first big show. It was our first big show. So yeah, at Crystal Crescent, where, you know, all the models were invited to come down and just have a relaxed day, a mental break, a mental moment for you to just be and air out your concerns if you had any, and find tools. And Delinda was so amazing with leading that workshop with them on the beach. And it was important again for the beach because of the water and our connection to the ocean. And for me, it's so freeing. Again, water is life, but that's our childhood. That's we, you know, have that deep attachment to the beach and the water from Beckway. I wanted to give that to them here in Nova Scotia, and Crystal Crescent was perfect space for us to go.
It was a complete success, right?
It was.
Do you think that that's the sort of thing that you will be doing similar things like that going forward? Like it's almost a necessity that they have that release just before the big or any big show.
It is. That's one thing I'm going to continue with the brand, is ensure that after or before every show, every event, anything that we're doing, that we have those moments where we just shut down and enjoy being. That exhale, that breathe out and just relax. You know, however it shapes out and looks in the future, this is something I want to continue on with that workshop.
So guys, we're gonna be training. So we're gonna do the workout for a section, and then we're gonna hit the runway, because this is my runway. Back in the Caribbean. Right here to the beach.
It was a surprise. I did not know that.
I just heard we're gonna do workout or something.
I just heard the meditation part, and I was like, okay. And then she just said that, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Chin up. Raya, get in there. This is my plate. That's my sister's version of what I get.
I like to say you can go for seconds. You want to put it all on your plate at the same
My eyes
time.
are long. I want it.
This is us.
This is us. Everything about this really is a representation of us, and you know,
So many great moments from that day, like everything from behind the scenes. It was so magical. I feel like it was This Is Us in the makeup chair. It was This Is Us getting our hair done. It was This Is Us supporting each other. This is us waiting in the hallway. I've been to so many of Soli Production, and I've never seen This Is Us on display the way it was that night. What a magical night. And the crowd, like the energy in the crowd. So it was the one and only time,
I know.
the one and only time that there was no way in hell I was staying behind the scenes for this one. So I lost myself in the crowd.
Oh, and we lost you. Like, they were like, where is Shelly? Where is Shelly? Like, nobody could find you.
I am your host, Osni Chinenere. I am absolutely pleased to be hosting this phenomenal show, none like any other.
The future looks bright. am happy that I have the support of family, my blood family, my chosen family, and a community of talent that are, you know, we're going to be moving into this next level with. And the future looks like New York. The future looks like Paris. It looks like London. And it wouldn't look so bright if I didn't have you, and I didn't have Cindy, and I didn't have the other people that are involved in this brand to take us there. However, the immediate future looks really good with these key lime pie and and the peanut sugar cake. So I'm excited to eat that as well. But on a serious note, there's nothing more important to a person's sense of self-worth as belonging to and knowing that you are accepted in the space that you are in. And that for me is the mission of Soli, that we belong. Yeah. We belong. And we're doing it fashionably great. Oh.